Hey, this is Pastor Nat from Back to the Bible, and you are joining us in Win the Day. Today we're going to talk about our eternal rewards. Science fiction writer Isaac Asimov said, "I don't believe in an afterlife, so I don't have to spend my whole life fearing hell or fearing heaven even more. For whatever the tortures of hell, I think the boredom of heaven would be even worse." Tragically, too many people, even Christians, have a misconception of heaven much like Isaac. They think it's going to be boring. Some people describe it as a bad dream. I think what's happened is we've fallen victim to Satan's strategies to slander God's name and His dwelling place. But today, we can renew our excitement for heaven by looking at God's Word. Here's what John writes in Revelation chapter 22, beginning in verse 8, regarding our future rewards. "I, John, am the one who heard and saw these things. And when I heard and saw them, I fell down to worship at the feet of the angel who showed them to me. But he said to me, 'You must not do that. I am a fellow servant with you and your brothers, the prophets, and with those who keep the words of this book. Worship God.' And he said to me, 'Do not seal up the words of the prophecy of this book, for the time is near. Let the evildoer still do evil, and the filthy still be filthy, and the righteous still do right, and the holy still become holy. Behold, I am coming soon, bringing my recompense with me, to repay each one for what he has done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end." One of the reasons I love and trust the Bible is the embarrassing facts it contains. John, he is overwhelmed by the visions. So overwhelmed that he falls down and worships the angel. He began to worship the creation and not the Creator. But he is quickly corrected. The angel charges John with not sealing the words of the revelation. Instead, they are to be spread far and wide. The angel then makes an unusual statement about evildoers and even the righteous. What he is really saying is to decide if you're going to follow Jesus or not. It is time to go all in for hell or heaven. Jesus is coming back, and there is no turning back. Even apparent non-decision is a decision for hell, so decide. And in verse 12, Jesus speaks again. He says, "I am coming soon, and I will deliver just rewards for the saints." We know from Revelation 20 that Jesus is going to judge each person. To the damned, they will go to hell forever. Each will suffer according to their works, to their deeds. So too the Christians will be rewarded for their good works. Now, you may be wondering, what does this really look like? Well, basically, our capacities for serving God in heaven will be measured or given based on our faithfulness here in this life. You see, the greater the opportunity we have to serve in heaven is reflective of our good works. So the question is, do you want to rule more in heaven? Do you want to do more in the new universe? Do you want to accomplish more? Many commentators think this is connected to your good works on earth. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to experience the most out of eternity. So here's my challenge for you today. Make the most of today. Knowing that Christ will return at any moment should motivate us to diligent, obedient, worshipful service to God and urgent delivery of the gospel to unbelievers. So I challenge you, live on purpose today. Jesus is coming soon. The question is, are you ready?